They've got a Captain Jack in this. Excellent.
What do you mean we're horrible people? I have not done anything wrong so far.
We walked away from a gang attack on a bunch of civilians.
And that makes us horrible because...
Because we can do something about it.
3 successes on my major perception.
You don't find a lot on her. She's an archaeologist. And there's a couple of articles in Greek up on some research websites. That if you've got information, if you know about archaeology, I will make stuff for. Other than that, there just isn't a great deal.
Okay, well, I'll pass that information along. And
I would have given you more, but there isn't any more.
Gotcha.
So I can't. I can make up some archaeology stuff if you want.
We'll just say general archaeology information.
We're good, Dr. Jones.
Okay, fine.
No, I don't want that crystal skull. Or do I?
You want it, you just don't want all the knowledge.
You want the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh no, I don't want the Ark of the Covenant. That only blows people up.
I'd rather have the Grail.
Yeah, I would rather have the Grail and some water, please.
Yeah, that'll do me, actually.
I mean...
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Immortality? Yes, please.
I would take that in a heartbeat. Well, as long as it's only immortality, rather than being indestructible. I don't want to be sat in space naked at the death of the universe.
I'm not sure how their cup really works, because, I mean, he drank it, and he's still aging and stuff, and then you have the knight inside, who's an old man now.
I think he got away with that because they said it healed him rather than making him immortal.
No,
but he drank it.
No, the younger Dr. Jones. The older Doctor.
Yeah, both of them did.
The older Dr. Jones.
Okay.
They must be either at the end of the universe with Doctor Who and Arya Stark.
Well, anyway.
So, you're going to go to the hotel. You arrive there in some manner, and you
On
meet up.
on the way to the hotel, I want to try to call the archaeologist comlink and see if I get an answer.
Yeah, no answer.
No answer.
Can you
Okay.
ping it?
Sorry?
Can he ping it?
Yeah, that was my next step, was to ping it and see if I can get a mark on it, if I can find it.
No, you can't find its icon. It doesn't. It's not answering, as in you can't find it.
Okay, so it's offline probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it certainly appears to be. I'm assuming it is. I haven't read that, but I'm assuming it is. Because otherwise it'd be really easy to search, right?
So we arrive at the hotel. Is it a Motel 6 or the Hampton?
Worst Western.
The Hotel Melville is a mid-range hotel, reasonably priced, but posing as a more expensive hotel. That's quite a lot of hotels do. It really pisses me off. Do you know how you can tell? It's when you order the meal and you order the posh meal and it's really small. If you go to a decently posh restaurant, you actually get decent-sized food. It's only the places that are pretending to be posh that give you 2 peas and a crumb. All the rooms are decently moderately priced suites that run about 150 New Year a night. There isn't a lot of security. The Technomancer can see that beforehand. You can also see, and I'm going to give you to this without rolling. You can see the hotel key system and the broadcasts that go on with that. It's not. There are some ratings, but they're not high enough. I mean, I could make you do a lot of rolls, but they're sufficiently low rating that you would beat it given time. So if you want to hack that at any point, just say that you want to hack it. Okay. There isn't a lot of security, although obviously armed and armored runners. No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say immediately about the hotel. What would you like to do?
Well, I might suggest that I go in by myself at the moment and see if I can't talk my way into a room.
I was gonna say go in there, try to see if and try to get a quick peek. Well, pretty much you go in there and you seduce the person behind the counter into giving you the information that we need, while Mr. Tech here goes ahead and hacks.
Yep, that was my thought.
Do we have our actual room number, or do we just have the name of the hotel?
At the moment, you just have the name of the hotel.
Okay.
And then when you guys get that information, just to be sure, Volk and I will go check the room.
Yeah, while Squirrel is going in to talk to people, I'd like to basically hack the host here, look for what room she's in, see if there are any security cameras that might have feeds of her coming in or leaving.
Okay.
I'm actually going to wait to see if you can get me the room number before I go in.
Okay. I could. Okay. So what are your dice pools? I should give you time and make you roll, shouldn't I? Go ahead then. On the hack, you're going to beat it.
Hack the planet!
Okay. For putting a marker on the host.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that this place is rather low end.
3 successes.
It's mid-range.
I told you it was mid-range trying to pretend to be posh.
Like the
Oh,
Hilton.
you failed the first time. I can't believe that. That's really unfair. Would you like to try again? How did you even get free with that many dice pulls?
Squirrel stole
no,
all
but
the
at
good
least it wasn't a
rolls,
glitch.
fucking bastard.
Sorry?
I got a 2 with 20 dice on a perception check. Don't tell me I stole all the good rolls.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that low, but at least it wasn't a glitch.
Okay. 5 successes is almost statistically very likely. Yep, so you get a mark on the house, no problem.
Okay, and I'll quickly erase its mark on me.
That's fine. I'm not going to make you do hundreds of them.
Okay.
What would you like?
Well, with one mark, I can edit a file to check like the guest registry, see when she logged in.
Yeah, she logged in. She arrived and checked in at 4:30 p.m. That gives you your room number is 1408.
All right, I'll pass that information along to Squirrel, and I'm also looking for security footage.
Yeah, she just checked in. There's a little bit of security in this place, but honestly, the security is more for show than actual reality. There are a couple of cameras that are real in a couple of places, mostly in the lobby. But she didn't do anything unusual. You can certainly get the footage. She didn't do anything unusual. She just checked in.
All right, then while he's going in and talking, I will be scanning through the footage and see if I can find her leaving.
I
don't.
poke Flashback and I'm like, and be like, okay, share with me.
Sure, I'll link you in.
Okay, I'm gonna look for people following her.
Okay, make a perception check. That's going to be a matrix perception check, isn't it?
If he's looking at footage, I think it would be a normal perception.
Okay, fine. I don't mind.
Squirrel, stop stealing the rolls.
No one's following her that you can see. Does she leave? It doesn't say if she leaves or not. That's really annoying.
Just wait till I start rolling in combat. It'll be hilarious.
I know, right? Hmm.
I think my guess is she leaves. Yeah, I think she leaves.
Of her own fruition?
Of her own fruition. Yep. There's appears to be nothing unusual from what you can see so far. Just everything looks relatively normal. Check in, trundle away in the unhappy way you do on a business trip, or at least I do. And just a normal leave later. There's nothing. There's slightly later. There's nothing unusual going on here that you can see from the footage.
Sorry if I'm just forgetting, but do we actually get a description of the item we're looking for?
Yeah.
Obsidian sphere type.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Squirrel. 1408. Try to get a key card.
That's the plan. So I'll go into the front desk.
Okay. The front desk has got a clerk whose nose is slightly turned upward.
Excellent. Male, female, well dressed, looks like cheap imitations of good clothing.
They want to pretend to be posh, so it is a well-dressed clerk. Male with nose is turned slightly upward. The clothes are a posh valet suit. This is, after all, their first impression, and first impression counts.
There's a reason I wear an Ace of Coins suit.
You're wearing the same as Zeriq.
Wait, you're wearing an Ace of Coins?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought you were in like Mortimer or something. Okay, fair enough.
No. If you wear Mortimer, people know you're a runner.
Told you.
Fair enough. Well, equivalent. There are equivalents.
Yeah.
Ace of Coins is one step down from that, but that's fine.
No, Ace of Coins is actually considered above Mortimer.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I got that wrong then. Fair enough. I will check in. I will double check that before next week.
Yeah, my suit is actually about $9,000.
Cool.
So, anyway, he goes up to the posh poser.
Yeah, human, nothing obviously untoward. Just a
I'll
posh.
step AFK for a second, guys. Sorry.
All
right. Just what you would expect.
And it's pretty late at night now, correct?
It is 7:11. It's going to be like 1 a.m.
So he's probably half asleep at this point.
No, it's just halfway through his shift. My experience of checking into these hotels late at night is that is if they're decently sized. So the Hilton, when I used to live there, they just had a night shift that were all the same and just decently they were there. There just were a lot less of them than there were during the day.
Yeah, no, it tends to be fairly boring at the night shift. So I guess 1 a.m. they're probably still pretty awake. But even if they're fully rested at 3 a.m, they're asleep on their feet.
I genuinely didn't find that in. But that maybe my experience was different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be. Could also depend on if they're actually allowed to do anything at the desk or not. People who just have to stand there. Anyway.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Because if they're half asleep, they can't upsell you, and upselling you is half their job.
Okay. So you go up to the
So,
posh poser.
Morning.
Morning, sir. How are you today?
Oh God, he's enthusiastic.
Has to
You,
be.
sir, are loud.
He immediately calms down, almost as if he finds it important to please you. And says, "I'm sorry, sir. I can happily be quieter."
Listen, I had to run out for an emergency. It's been a long night, and I left my comlink in my room. Can I get another key card? Rooms,
1408.
1408.
1408 it was, yes. Yes,
back.
sir, of course. Of course. Can I just double check your name?
And I'll say her last name with a male name. So it'll be, what's her last name?
Craig.
Victor Craig.
Victor Craig.
Craig, not Craig.
Should be under my wife's name.
Yes, that's fine, sir. Just one moment. The computer sucks in a great deal of air. I'm going to
Flashback. Wait. Flashback. You're currently in there. You're currently in there in the editing program. Edit in Victor Craig.
Sure.
He doesn't need to. It's fine. They would only ask the last name. As long as they had the last name, they would just believe the rest of it.
Okay.
Because shit. Or at least words. Having done that in the past. They say, yes, sir, that's fine. Here's for you. Another one, just let us know. And he prints out a key card and hands you the key card.
Thank you. Are the back doors still working, or are they locked up for the night?
Of course they're working, sir.
Oh yeah, Douglas, your mic does keep cutting out for some reason.
Does it?
Yeah, here and there.
I have. It's not giving me any indication.
You might need to adjust your input volume in the configuration.
Discord.
Yeah.
Which?
Look down there next to your name. There should be a mute, deafen, and a user settings.
Okay, you mean in Discord? Yeah. So voice input volume is maxed.
Then your mic just be shit.
Input volume or input sensitivity?
Sensitivity.
Input sensitivity. The indicator is solid green. Then Discord is transmitting your beautiful voice.
Huh.
Yeah. So even if I breathe, it goes green. I literally have to move the microphone away from my mouth. Let me put the microphone behind. Yeah. So it does. You're right. It does occasionally go white and stop transmitting. However, that's mostly when I'm not speaking. Let me try again.
I think. Well, it still goes out when you're in the middle of talking, so I think your microphone is starting to die.
So I need to get a new headset in the next week or so.
That's what it sounds like.
Would be helpful.
Let me try changing it from automatic to manual. Let's see. So now I've set it from 2/3 not sensitive. So I've set it from 1/3 sensitive to 100% sensitive. So you're going to hear all my bodily noises, hopefully.
Oh Lord.
Wunderbar.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe the automatic sensitivity had chosen to set itself a little bit too high. But you'll tell me if I cut out any more, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well,
No.
we'll see. You won't tell me, that's fine. I don't need to worry about it ever again because you'll never ever tell me that you can't hear me. And I'll be talking for hours and hours and you won't hear a thing. And then I'll feel sad that you didn't respond and maybe I'll have to die because I get depressed.
That was almost a Yahtzee rant.
Okay, so let's see here.
I know the Nazi rant is why I say the prisoners deserved it because they disobeyed the rules.
Yahtzee.
Oh,
Ben Croshaw.
Yahtzee. Okay, fair enough.
Oh Lord.
I don't know him.
Zero punctuation.
He's American, isn't he?
Australian.
No,
Actually,
he's English. He moved to Australia, and now he's living in the States.
There you go.
he's originally from Rugby, so he has a different accent.
I wasn't talking about the way he was speaking. I was talking about like the speech sounded like something he would say.
Okay.
Anyway,
So yeah, you said something about a back door, and I don't mean his back door.
yes. So I'm going to go outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go outside ostensibly to go get some piece of luggage, and I will gather up the rest of the group to take them in.
Okay. Make an etiquette roll.
It's very weird to bring some weird man along with you while you're staying in a hotel with your wife.
No, I'm going to be coming back in through the back door with the pass card.
That's fine. Then I won't. You don't need an etiquette roll.
Unless of course you could convince him that your wife wanted a threesome.
No,
There
it's
is
his
no.
job to make me happy. If he says anything, he'll lose his job.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Just. Okay, so your etiquette's high. There is someone on the back door. Your opinion, having stayed in posh places lots of times, is that as long as you don't come in as a big group of 6 of entirely disparate people, it'll be fine. Everyone can just walk in on their own, as long as they don't do it all together.
All right.
I was just planning. I wouldn't mean like the back door with a desk and anything. I mean like a stairwell entrance.
No, that is the back
No,
entrance.
there is a back entrance that customers can use. There probably is will there be an entrance that no one can use? Is it big enough? Yeah, there are a couple of fire escapes, but obviously they're alarmed. So unless you want to hack them.
Okay, a lot of the hotels I've stayed at, they've got like if you have a key card, you can get in through a side door, and there's not a desk or anything. But if there is a desk, then yeah,
there is a side door. I know what you. I think I know what you mean. I've been in a couple of American hotels, but there is someone there on this particular hotel.
Okay, then yeah, I'll let them know I've got the card and just to filter in. And while I'm waiting for them, I'll go ahead and find the room and poke around.
Okay.
Wayon, stay here. Flashback, stay here.
Well, you can get in places you can't, because no one questions a droid.
I think people might question a gun droid.
He's not a gun droid.
He's not. He's a personal valet droid.
Oh, I thought you said he was a gun valet.
Okay, this is about the droid you're looking for.
No. He's you know the kind of thing someone would hire to do housekeeping.
Right.
That's him.
Okay, I thought you meant like a bodyguard droid kind of thing.
No, he's more a do the cooking droid.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's not that high-end dude.
Let me find it. He's the 2,000 new yen personal services droid that doesn't have that isn't as good as the personal service human doll droid.
Not even as good as Jose.
Exactly.
No, so we're talking iRobot.
So yeah,
And then not it's Juan. Sorry, Juan, not Jose.
Yeah, no, he is he's the Juan is now slightly out of date, I believe, but that is an equivalent model.
so
Okay.
I start going towards the back door.
Okay. That's fine. You can all filter in. I'm not going to say anything if you just say we all filter in and go to the room.
Yeah,
I'll be staying in the car, I suppose.
If you want to make perception checks, for booby traps along the way, you're welcome to do it.
I'm pretty sure if I hear a boom from the way that Squirrel's going, more than likely I'm gonna think that there's a booby trap.
No booby traps, but somebody is playing the Venga Boys. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
I follow in behind
I'm going to knock
Chaos.
on the door, yelling, "Halt, police!" and then just keep walking.
Oh, we're gonna be doing this now, huh? Douglas, I am going to be while I'm walking through the corridors, I'm going to be listening through doors, see if I can hear anything weird.
So just out of curiosity,
Oh, of course!
since this room is
Now you get the 6.
1408, does that mean it's on the 13th floor?
1408.
It means it's on the 14th floor. Yeah, it means it's on the 14th floor.
Most places don't have a 13th floor, so the 14 would be the 14th floor would actually be the 13th.
Yeah.
That
I'm
I
trying to
really
remember.
haven't seen a building that actually skipped the 13.
I don't remember that. I will
There's a lot of
check.
old buildings do.
So
Yeah, but this
that's
isn't
fair
an
enough.
old building.
yeah. Douglas, do I hear anything weird as I'm walking through the corridors?
Yeah, so there's a couple of notable rooms. There's lots of snoring, frankly, at this time of night. Lots of people are in bed. There's some panting in some rooms. I won't go into details. Another one says, are you here? So that's 200. Another one, you hear... another one, you hear, damn it, it slipped off. That's all I can think of, so that's all you can have.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, no, Laurent is the one with the hand cream.
Let's see here. 14th floor, I'm going to go find an elevator.
Yeah, there is an elevator.
Oh, do I meet up with
asked
Squirrel?
I asked
If
about
Squirrel,
the 13th floor thing because the room number adds up to 13 as well. I was like, no wonder she disappeared. She's cursed.
yeah. So fine. You find the elevator. Squirrel, I'll get to you when they get there. Do you want to start ahead of them, or do you want to wait for them?
I'll go ahead and start looking around. I mean, since I'm pretty sure I have the best sleuthing skills.
Okay. Everyone else, I'm bored of doing silly descriptions in the hotel. Crap will kill me if I don't get on with things. So
Yes,
you will get to the hotel room. I've forcibly all teleported to the hotel room. Make a
What?
perception roll, Squirrel.
Do I want to spend edge on this? I'll roll and see if I need to re-roll.
So that's 4 and 6. Okay, fine.
No.
And 7.
Okay, even better. Fiona's room is a mess. At first glance, it looks like someone trashed it, searching the place. But after looking around for a moment, you realize that actually Fiona's just a slob. Everything.
God damn it.
While they're looking around, I'm just going to be providing Matrix Overwatch, looking for anything unusual coming this way or in the building.
Yeah, obviously there's no cameras in the room, but there are, as we said, cameras in the front desk and externally. You're more than happy to watch them, as not a lot happens besides the odd person comes in and out, and the desk person perks up whenever he thinks anybody is watching and slouches when he thinks that they aren't.
Okay.
In terms of there is a Pac-Man game on the server if you're interested. Back in the room, papers are everywhere. A suitcase lies on the bed unpacked, and a pile of dusty, dirty clothes are balled up in the corner of the room. There's also a half-eaten kebab lying on the dresser. That's obviously been left there from a couple of days, from a day ago. Your perception test is good enough to uncover a small leather-bound diary filled with notes and sketches. An entry has a sketch of a rock with the name Morel Stone under it. And some notes in the margin. Also in the margin, in harder, or should I say, more harshly pushed in writing, is Tuesday's date with the note: Jack Turner, Chicago, 2000 hours. The rest of the papers are archaeological and interesting if you care about that, but otherwise useless. They're mostly just Fiona's old research notes, travel itineraries, and a collection of takeouts and kebab houses.
Okay, do I have to punch you both out of the 14th story of this hotel?
Why? Who? What now?
Squirrel and Volk. I'm just wondering if I have to break up their fight with a nice little fall.
Are they having a fight yet?
No, we're just having a little bit of banter.
Oh, I see.
He's just worried because mommy and daddy are yelling.
Oh, yeah, he's like that.
Wayon, I hope you know that I do have an EMP grenade. I'm not afraid to use it.
I hope you know I've got more spare bodies than you have.
As soon as I find that warehouse! So anyway, we're at the hotel room. Squirrel's having a little bit of a look around. I come in and I'm like, Squirrel, stop looking at her panties. Then I look at the room and I'm
Have
like,
you
Jesus
seen me?
Christ.
I don't need to go looking around for panties. They're just thrown in my general direction.
I will point out that all the panties, as noted in the previous description, are dirty.
Ooh.
So in all those papers, do any of them look relevant?
2000 hours, John Mackey.
Jack Turner.
Jack Turner.
Right. Anything else, like something about the obsidian ball or anything?
Morale Stone.
No, based on your perception, not really. There's not a lot else in there. Your guess is that she hasn't had the obsidian ball long if there's not a lot of research on it, and that it's something that she would have been looking into rather than know about.
Right.
I asked for the journal. Just take a look through it.
You get the information that I've previously given. As the Prime Minister would say, I refer you to the answer I previously gave.
Oh, that's completely fine. I'm currently taking pictures of each and every single page, as well as memorizing it with photographic memory and speed reading.
I have cyber eyes. I'm literally just taking a picture of everything I look at all the time.
Yeah, I don't fully depend upon that because there are such things as failures.
That's fine. I will point out for you, Squirrel, that there is still such a thing as a memory roll, and that just gives you a bonus rather than allowing you to automatically make it. But with your dice, I'm guessing you're going to be if you make any memory rolls, you'll succeed.
Well, I have to remember a thing to be able to look it up, is the way I usually think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I'm taking pictures, speed reading it, and I have photographic memory, so that way I can actually remember what I'm speed reading.
Right, like if somebody just asked me, I couldn't tell them, but if somebody's like, those papers you looked at yesterday, I could pull up those papers in my head and look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Flashback is with us, or no, he's in the car?
He's in the car. He's with us in spirit.
Yeah, I'm not with you, but I'm with you.
Can you find out the entry log for her room door?
Sure, I'll take a look at that.
Volk, you gonna raid the minibar?
Yes. Actually, that's probably not a good idea.
Probably not. Flashback is watching you masturbate. Squirrel doesn't need to masturbate.
Damn it, you took away my joke. I was going to say, oh, you actually have to touch yourself. How sad.
I'm getting a cup of tea as soon as you let me.
Go ahead, man. We'll just roleplay talk here.
Okay.
Okay, folks. So, flashback.
Yeah, I'll take a look for the log, the entry log on her room.
Okay, that I can't tell you. We gotta wait for Douglas to get back with his tea. Just like Squirrel doesn't need to touch himself.
Chaos does.
No.
Albino fuck.
No, I have a girlfriend. And you know this, Volk. Oh, look, there's a nice little window over there. Volk, you mind standing right here for me, please?
Nope.
Apparently, Flashback has trolls that'll touch him.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would touch Flashback just because they see him as a cute little boy that they want to mother.
Exactly.
I was going to say molest.
Either way,
Wait, so Flashback is a teenager or something, or?
early 20s.
Oh, okay. I mean, I look like I'm as old as you, but I'm twice your age.
Right, I'm like 22 and I look young.
Yeah, he basically women, like, mature women want to mother him. Ugh.
Oh, he's a cub. Okay.
Cougars want to play with him, which is not a bad thing, but to each their own, So anyway, looking through the room.
I mean, to elves, age really is just a number.
Let's not go there, please. Let's try to keep it at least legal. Please.
Well, legal for what country?
The one we're currently in.
Oh, the one that was founded by a bunch of Protestants.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll give any of the women a chance, but really nothing compares to that wonderful sensation of flying through the Matrix and submitting yourself completely to the electronic wonder.
Just keep telling yourself that.
But no, it's mainly because I really don't want to have FBI coming and knocking on my door, dude.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not talking about... Anyway.
Yeah.
What?
Not-
Why are the FBI coming now?
Oh, the same reason as always, Douglas. They need to talk to me about my neighbors.
But if you think that's the best sensation ever, you have never been in a threesome on EX.
So yeah, everyone's currently looking around the room, and yeah, no, this place is absolutely fucking filthy.
Looks like home.
So,
I'm just glad my suit can't stain.
I'd just like to share with you, for those of you who don't appreciate the Matrix the way that
Flashback.
Flashback does, how do I get back? Oh, there.
You're kind of quiet, Douglas.
I say, for those of you that don't appreciate the Matrix the way that Flashback does, there's this scene from The American Dad,
Oh Lord.
which starts at, you can skip to 35 seconds or maybe even 40 seconds.
So anyway, is there anything else that the room can actually tell us?
I don't know. That would depend on how well you roll. No is the answer.
Yep, that's about right.
Oh boy.
You can do some more role playing stuff until you piss crap off enough to shouts. But at the end of the day,
And that's dumb shit.
at the end of the day, no, there isn't a great deal there.
Okay.
You've got a name. Isn't a name enough? Doesn't one of you want to make a knowledge check on it? Doesn't one of you want to make a matrix search about it?
Well, what type of knowledge would I need for this?
Well, if you had knowledge, you could roll your knowledge, and that would tell you what type of knowledge you need.
I got knowledge moon. How about that?
Have you got, in this case, knowledge shadows, knowledge criminals, knowledge Chicago?
yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. There we go. Make your rolls.
So I have Shadow Communities, Underworld, and Chicago. Can I put some bonuses on that, or just roll the highest?
You can roll the highest of +2, +3. You can roll whatever you feel is reasonable.
I got 4 successes on.
Now that's a good roll.
What did you get?
I got 6 successes off 11 dice.
Okay, so you're not actually you're not Superman in that regard. It's fine. So Jack Turner is fairly well known in the criminal and shadow communities. He operates out of Pirates Cove and is connected to the Orc Underground.
This is just not Vox's run, is it?
Whose? Volk's, you mean?
Volk's. This.
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting into.
Yeah, Volk already knew what he was getting into. That's why we have a case of beer in the van.
I'm going drinking.
Yeah.
I think you get to use your shotgun soon.
He spits out. He spits out the beer, and he's like,
That is small consolation.
I'm just curious. In his eyes, what is the order of how bad the metahumans are?
like, best to worst.
Yeah.
I can't answer that.
Yeah, he has bias against all of them, so it's kind of like they're all in the same. They're in a conga
They're
line.
all just crap.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean-
Usually there's
It's just a bias, though. It's not like pure hatred.
right.
So we're going to Pirates Cove. Oh, lovely me.
Can I do a matrix search on that stone?
You can do. What numbers do you get?
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and exit the hotel and go to the car.
On our way, I'm going to actually send a message to
2 successes on a
my...
matrix search.
2 successes. You don't get a lot of information. You don't get very much information at all, other than you see a picture of it in a list of magical artifacts somewhere.
I had a feeling that's what it was going to be. I'd actually like to contact one of my the people I know, parasecurity consultant,
Okay.
and ask her what she might know about it.
She doesn't know anything. You can make her roll if you want, but it's new back in. If you had it, then you could take it to her, and she would certainly be able to give you more information then. But just in terms of it's it's a foreign, not local, magical artifact that is never again mentioned in the fucking book. It's a
Wonderful.
I can't find any description of it other than what I've given you. I've got some magical descriptions, but they're not things you can get without having it.
Right,
Because,
but she doesn't know any legends about it, or people haven't been talking about it.
Nope.
Stuff like that.
What she can tell you, and I would have given this on the Matrix if you did roll better, is that if the guy that's hired you, Laurent, or not Laurent, is the head of the local Atlantean Foundation. And he would only deal in, there would be no other reason than magic for him to be interested in it. And then if he's interested in it, then by definitely that she is. But he's probably a good guy to know. If you can get in with him, that might be reasonable.
Douglas?
Wait, I just made a deal with Aztec.
Atlantean.
Atlantean.
Not Aztec.
Douglas.
Oh, Atlantean. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Douglas.
Okay. No, that definitely a good person to know.
Yes, sorry.
3 successes on a knowledge roll. Chicago for the Pirates Cove. I want to know what the fuck this place is because I don't know.
You don't know. That's right, you don't. You've heard of the Pirates Cove, but you don't know where it is. You know it's attached to what is physically the Orc Underground.
Is it a bar?
No, as in there is an Orc Underground, and that it's physically in the Orc Underground. What it is I don't know if you know this or not, but it's literally a small hidden grotto.
Okay.
It's popular with smugglers and that. So you might have heard of it as a Shadowrunner, but you wouldn't have dealt with it yet, and you haven't been there, so you don't actually know what it is. It's just you hear people who you associate with mention it occasionally. Not nearly in a way enough to make you interested previously.
Let's see here. Orc Underground, is that both trolls and orcs or just plain orcs?
Yeah. Orcs and trolls. Goblinoids.
Do I want
Do
I want to try calling George about this?
Who was George? I know you told me earlier.
Roll bouncer.
Oh yeah. I would leave this to the face because he's got much more knowledge of Chicago than you do.
Okay, well, first I'll go ahead and roll myself to see if I've got anything. No, so I pretty much know the same thing as he does.
In that case, George, it is.
But I also I could call either my Vori contact who works with the coast, or I could call the ganger that I know who is a troll. Probably does something with the underground.
I'd go with the ganger.
You can use your contact as well if you want, Zeriq. I mean, I don't know. I was only suggesting the knowledge roll. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. I'm not sure Volk has any contacts in this area.
I'm pretty I'm more than likely certain Volk's contacts are all human.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll go. Besides Krogar.
I'll go ahead and give Kyle a call.
Okay. I don't know what you tell me about Kyle.
Sure. So Kyle, also known as Kirby for his favorite form of execution, is a fairly upstanding local gang leader. He controls a large section of the death race circuit, so that's where they make a lot of their money.
What race is he?
He's a troll.
And he eats people.
Yeah, Kirby as in ooh, or Kirby as in wham.
Kirby's in curb stomping.
Okay.
So not Kirby as in
Kirby is an attack them with a vacuum cleaner.
No, he eats them whole.
Kirby is he swallows people whole and absorbs their powers that way.
No. He's known for curb stomping, and he has cybernetic raptor feet.
Okay, cool.
I'm glad that I wasn't the only one who was thinking that too.
No, it was the first thought I had.
I'm like, wait, Kirby or Kirby as in curb stomp?
Okay, so what's your connection? What's his loyalty?
He's a Connection 5, Loyalty 2.
Okay, fine. So you can give him a call if you want to.
Yeah. So I'd like to, call him up. Well, it is late at night at this point. Maybe we should call him tomorrow.
I'm going to say it's 2:30 a.m.
I mean, I guess I can call him, and if he answers, he answers. If not, then we can pick it up tomorrow or something.
Nah, my contact.
Or you could reach out for your contact.
My contact's a bouncer. He's up at this late at night.
Yeah, but he's probably working right now.
I'll make it worth his time.
Well, like I said, I'll call Kyle and see if he answers.
Yeah, roll your edge.
Roll D3, 3d6.
Yeah, I know.
Zeriq would say high low,
Nope.
but I think rolling edge is fairer, isn't it? All based on the character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
no, I think
fairer.
that's really fair for the system.
Okay. He doesn't answer.
Yeah. I'll just leave him a message saying I'm doing an investigation and want to know if he had any information on Pirates Cove or if he might be able to get me an inn and to call me back when he can.
Okay, I'll call you back when he can call you back.
All right, I'm gonna call up George.
George is a troll, right?
Yep.
Okay. He is up because he is working. There's lots of work tonight because there was a concert. So George answers, "Sub."
Hey, man. Sorry to be taking up some of your time. I'll make it worth your while. I do need some information, though, if you're able to give it for 1,000 new yen.
Give me a whoa! Wait a minute, I can't hardly hear you. Did you say 1,000 yen?
I said 1,000 new yen. Yes.
Fuck me. Give me a minute to get somewhere where I can hear myself think. And,
You are a generous motherfucker.
Seriously.
And you hear some rustling noises as he pushes people.
He's just like, move it, motherfuckers!
And the noise of crowd fades into the background of the comlink. What do you want, Chaos?
Okay, so I'm looking for Pirates Cove. Do you know anything about it?
In the Orc Underground?
Yeah, I need to talk to someone about an archaeologist.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where that is, to be honest. But I know where the underground is. Obviously, you want to go down there?
Yeah,
You want to go down there?
With Volk.
Let's just state that at this moment in time, yes, I'm kind of have to go down there.
What's your loyalty with him? It's either 1 or 2, isn't it?
2.
It's fine. You're offering him 1,000 a year. He doesn't fucking care.
His loyalty is currently up there because
his loyalty to himself is 6, and he's going to do what he needs to do. Yes. No. He goes, yeah. So this didn't come from me, right?
What I don't know. Like, I didn't hear information from you at all. All I know you from is that you're my favorite bouncer from one of my favorite bars.
Yeah, the underground's got a couple of more easily accessible entrances. One's at this place, and the other's at that place. You might want to head down there. And he gives you some details of a couple of entrances. One in the basements of Lord Strong's department store. The other under the Big Rhino, a restaurant that serves authentic Orc cuisine. There are other places all over the city, but only residents really know them, and they're more private. Lord Strong's is the largest and most easily accessible entrance. And importantly, as it's 2:30 a.m., the only one that's open 24/7
is the Rhinos.
Is Lord Strong's, the department store.
Oh.
So is that good enough for you?
He gets a ding on his comlink that states 1,200 new yen has just been transferred.
Yeah, the music in the background changes to "We're in the money, we're in the money." As he happily dances away. He's never danced before in his life. He doesn't know how to, but he is now.
In all seriousness, just how much did I just give him compared to his daily, monthly take?
Well, I look at it this way: if 150 new yen is a medium posh hotel for a night, that's equivalent to at least $200 in today's money, right?
Mhm.
So you've given him approximately $2,000.
So basically, I gave him half a month's rent for a low-end apartment.
Where are you living that rent costs $4,000?
No, I gave him 1,000, and 2,000 is low rent.
Is
Where are
it?
you living that's 2,000?
Well, three of my houses rent out for $600 each. They're 3-bedroom houses, garage, garden, etc. So
Squirrel, how much Nuyen are you currently paying per month for your high-end apartment lifestyle?
Well, that also includes lifestyle. It's not just
Yeah, I just gave him 2,000.
rent.
I just gave him half of a low-end lifestyle.
Yeah, okay, that's what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's still like more than a week's. It's more than a week's wages for him.
Yeah,
So-
my lifestyle costs almost 20 grand a month.
Anyway,
So he's earned more than a week's wages, so he's quite happy. He's got enough that he can go and see his mum on holiday now before she dies of old age. Before she dies of old age at 35.
would I be able to jump up his loyalty when I can?
For 1,200 million, you can do what you like. He's done a lot worse for a lot less.
Yeah. All right. So I hang up after hearing I'm in the money, and I'm pretty sure I can imagine a troll ass shaking around somewhere and severely injuring about 45 people.
Yeah. Well, the bouncer actually is not highly paid. It's a second job for some people, isn't it?
Yeah. All right.
So
I look at
anyway, there we go.
I look at the group and I'm like, okay, I know at least a few places currently that leads into the Orc Underground. One of them is such and such department store. Lordstrom's. I hear Lord. Is it Lord or Lore?
I thought it was Nor.
It's
Nordstrom.
Lordstung.
Lordstrom, okay.
Lordstrong. Okay. So yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, we need to get down there.
I don't know about you guys, but this seems like a decent spot to stop for the night, and I'm not going to be home till almost 4 a.m. at this point.
Okay, yeah, it's like 10 o'clock. Some of you guys aren't exactly used to us playing this much, so sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I just this seemed like a good break point.
Yep.
Okay. How can I put this? I didn't want to say it earlier. You've taken a long time to do you've taken a long time. You've taken a lot longer than I expected to get this far. You're about, what scene is this? There's 9 scenes, and this is scene 5. So you're a little over halfway through, and you're getting to the point where some combat will arrive. I'm not sure if it's this scene or the next scene combat arrives, but it's certainly within a couple of scenes. So yeah, no, I don't mind whatever, and I'm perfectly happy with whatever you choose to do in terms of approach, as long as you're happy.
Well, yeah, if these guys need to go to bed, because they have something to do tomorrow.
That's okay. I've got to get up in a couple of hours.
I mean, I'm free all night, but I'm fine with whatever.
All right. Well, thanks for the game. Talk to you guys next week.
Cool. See you later.
As soon as it's your first time, did you want to offer any criticism or feedback?
No, I thought it went really great. It was a little awkward at first with me trying to get into the rest of the group and understand the stuff that was going on, but I'm definitely enjoying myself.
Well, I'm open to criticism. I'm open to criticism if you have any now or later.
Thank you. And no, you're great. Definitely one of the best GMs I've dealt with for Shadowrun so far.
Okay. Well, it's literally my first game I've ever GM'd, so don't be too psychophantic. Okay, as long as you're happy, that's fine with me.
Mhm.
That's all I can.
The question is that a symbol of your natural talent or just a statement on how bad my previous games were?
Probably the latter.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're gonna have to start telling stories about that shit, man. All right. And crap, you may not be happy about this one, but next one, you get that shotgun all nice and prepped, oil it up, and say, "Hello, baby. This is my boomstick."
And you can probably watch me glitch 3 times in combat for absolutely no logical reason.
Push him out to run to tell him he's really good at everything, so he could be the tank, and then watch him splat all over the wall.
Oh,
Night,
boy.
guys.
Later, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Crap already left. Darren. I was gonna
So out
say.
of curiosity,
Crap,
you said you're uploading streams of this to YouTube.
Yep.
When do you upload those, and then how could you find them if you were looking for them?
Oh, I'll give you a link to my channel.
Cool.
Okay, and because you guys actually left last time without hearing this. All right, folks, we're going to be going ahead and ending our session here for tonight because 2 of our players have already left. So, you all have a wonderful evening, and as always, I've been your illustrious host, Lord Zeriq Tigrerius Haruk, and I would like to thank you all once again. Now, please have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. Good night.